Hey, what is up guys, Mosking here, welcome back to another DungeonQuest video. And guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys all the bosses in DungeonQuest, and also I'm going to be showcasing all their moves and the easiest way to beat them. And guys, I'm also going to be showing you guys the mini bosses, but the only thing I won't be showing in this video is the boss raid bosses. Now guys, the reason for that is because the bosses are like kind of random in boss raids, so I'm gonna have to keep playing the boss raids until I get each and every boss, which is gonna take a really long time. So how about we just skip them and let's do only the dungeons bosses. Now guys, before I get into this video, if you guys do enjoy this video or this video and helps you in any way, make sure you guys smash that like button. It will be most appreciated. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, do consider subscribing because it will be appreciated. And also, you'll be helping out the channel a lot. Now guys, without further ado, let's actually get into this video. Now guys, the first boss on the list is the sand giant. Now guys, the easiest way to beat the sand giant is to just keep backing up, basically, because in Desert Temple you have a lot of room, because the way the dungeon layout is like you just keep going forward, so you have a lot of room to keep backing up. Basically, how you beat the boss, just keep backing up. I know I got hit there because I wasn't really trying to dodge, but yeah, just keep backing up and hitting him with your fireballs or lightning. Arcane spray, I mean, you could still be backing up a bit. Yeah, this boss is pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is like keep backing up and then you should be good. Now let's move on to the next boss. Now guys, this is Winter's Outpost and the boss is the Ice Elemental. Winter's Outpost only has one boss. And guys, not all of these bosses that I'm going to showcase have tips and tricks to beat them, but I'm just going to show you like the way I feel like it's the best. But this boss does have a tip and trick. And guys, this boss will be easy for you if you just follow these exact steps I'm about to show you right now. And guys, what you need to do is stay on the left side of this boss. Reason being is because if you stay on the right side, the boss spawns little minions, and that's why this boss is even considered hard, because of these little minions, and the cooldown for the spells in Winter's Outpost is quite high. So basically what you want to do is stay on this side, and if you can one shot, all you got to do is when your spells have cooldown, all you got to do, walk up to the boss and hit the boss, and yeah, pretty much you will alert the mobs, but at least you'll one shot them. But if you don't one shot, there's like a specific spot you can stay on the right and the left side of the boss that it would only hit the boss and it won't alert the mobs. So I think it's about halfway through the gray floor and the ice. It's about halfway through. If you use the firebomb, it would only hit the boss and not the mobs. So you can pretty much just stand on the left side of the boss, sorry. It's pretty much stand on the left side of the boss and you should be good. And also, if you want to dodge all those crystals and stuff on the ground, you can just stay on the gray until your spells are ready. Now guys, let's move on to the next boss. Now guys, the next boss is called Captain Blackbeard. This is the first mini boss in Pirates Island. Now guys, this boss, there isn't really any like fixed tips or tricks for this boss. All you want to do is like circle the boss, and you should know when he's going to do that cannon shot. That's when you need to dodge. Just keep swerving right and left, and you should be good for this boss. So keep swerving right and left, and you should be good. The only thing you might get hit by is the bombs that come out of the walls, because those things are actually random, but they do give you a lot of time to dodge, so I think you should be good also. Now guys, the second mini boss is the Spider Queen. Now guys, how you beat the Spider Queen is when she does her, I don't know what it even does, web shot or whatever that is. After she's done that, all you want to do is kill those zombies and come over here. Once you come over here, you can basically do what I'm doing right now. Guys, this is the ultimate tip and trick for this boss. It's the easiest way to beat this boss. So basically, when you're about to do this move, you just stay right here on the wall, and the zombies won't even come after you because you are out of range. And so basically, you can just keep hitting the boss until it's about to do this move again, and just stay at the wall. But what you shouldn't do, don't like keep holding W on the S on the wall. Don't keep holding S on the wall, or you will get hit. Also, I don't use the skills when she's about to do this move because you will get hit. Also, now guys, without further ado, let's get into the next boss. Now guys, this next boss is called the Demonic Parrot Captain. Now guys, the easiest way to beat this boss is just to throw a hit and just keep walking. Basically, that's how you beat the boss. Just keep walking in the one direction or else you might get hit. So this boss is pretty straightforward also. Just pretty much, if you just keep walking, and you should just be able to dodge everything pretty much. So yeah, just keep walking in the one direction, throwing a few hits, continue walking, and yeah guys, that's pretty much all for this boss. Now let's get into the next boss. Now guys, the next boss is from King's Castle and it's called the Beast Master. This is the first mini boss. Now guys, this boss is pretty straightforward also. All you want to do is dodge this lava move. He does basically the same thing twice, but it's like inverted. So the easiest way to dodge this is just to stand in the middle. Stand in the middle of both moves. So now you can easily dodge in between when he's going to do it. So yeah guys, this is pretty much the only thing you can do for this boss, I guess. Yeah, so basically just stand in the middle and you should be able to beat this boss. This is the easiest way to defeat this boss. Now guys, let's move on to the Archmage. Guys, this is the Archmage. The easiest way I found out that you could beat this boss is by staying in the back left of the library. Now guys, if you stay in the back left, not a lot of his moves spawn here, like the spell books, the grid on the ground, none of that really spawns here. The only thing you've really got to dodge is his magic beams that he's shooting at you. So guys, this is the easiest way I found out that you could beat this boss. And yeah, this is pretty much the easiest way. So all you got to do is keep dodging the one move he's shooting at you. And don't go too far into the left or right or else you will get hit. Like I just got hit there because I did go too far into that spell book. Now guys, this is the king. Now guys, this is the last and final boss of King's Castle. The easiest way to beat him is pretty much just dodge his 3 slash moves and then just walk. Dodge his 3 slash moves and walk. And then that's pretty much all he keeps doing. Yeah, he slashes, what is he even, it kind of looks like lava lash, to be honest. He slashes you with a sword and pretty much he does the same thing over and over. Yeah, but it just turns dark. So it's pretty much the same thing. 3 slashes and he jumps on you. So just dodge the 3 slashes and walk. Guys, this is the next boss. Actually, this is the second boss in Underworld, and it's called the Kavumar. I don't even know how to pronounce that, guys. I'm so sorry. I can't pronounce the boss. I can't even pronounce the boss. I'm so sorry. But the easiest way to defeat this boss is just to keep wrapping around the room. Like, don't go through the middle. Just go around the edges. What is wrong with the boss? Oh my god. Just go around the edges so the middle doesn't turn red and you take a ton of damage when you run out of space to walk. So just keep walking around the edges and this boss should be quite easy. Now guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. Just keep walking around the edges, walk around, and the boss might do the occasional dash, but he always misses. I don't know why, he just always misses. But keep looking at the boss. He might actually get you one time when you're not paying attention. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this boss. Let's move on to the next boss. Well, the first boss. I'm showcasing the second boss before the first boss. I don't know why. So let's move on to the first boss now. Now guys, the next boss is called the Demonic Overgrowth. Now guys, there isn't really any tip to beat this boss. Basically just, I guess, just keep circling him. I guess that would make it a lot easier. And also try hit the mob that he spawns with him in the same hit, so you don't waste any cooldowns, any skill cycles or nothing like that. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all for this boss, I guess. There isn't really any tips and tricks, any corners to hide in, any places to get hit less or nothing. It's just, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now guys, this is the last boss. Now guys, this is the Demon Lord Azrilik, I guess. I'm using some pretty lower level gear so I can show you guys when he gets to half HP. So pretty much before he gets to half HP, it's pretty much simple, I guess. You can just dodge. It isn't really too hard. He gives you enough space to dodge and enough time to dodge the moves that he's shooting out. So get him to half HP, and then yeah, get him to half HP, and he should shoot out his heart. I think, I don't know if that's his heart or an orb or something. He shoots out his heart or an orb. So get him to half HP, and then let's get him to half HP right now. I'm gonna speed this up real quick. Oh wait, I don't need to speed it up. He already shot out his heart. So now for the heart, all you want to do is, there really isn't any tip. This is the really hard part of this boss. There isn't any tip. Just try to get the mobs and the orb in the same one hit. So I guess that's pretty much all the tips. And yeah, try use lower cooldown skills. Guys, the first boss of Samurai Palace is, I don't know how to pronounce this name. Guys, I don't even want to attempt to pronounce this name. I really cannot pronounce this name. Guys, I'm so sorry. So guys, for this boss, there really isn't any tip. All you can do is pretty much circle it, and then you should be good. Well, not really good, but you should be able to defeat it easier. Let's move to the next boss. Now guys, for this boss also, there really isn't any like tip or trick. All you gotta do is just keep moving, because so you don't get hit by any of his boulder moves. And guys, this is called the Ancient Guardian Golem. I'm sure it's called the Ancient Guardian Golem. So guys, yeah, just keep moving around, circling him, and then when he's about to hit you, just stop, and then he should miss, and then just keep doing that. So that's pretty much all for this boss. Yeah, that's pretty much all for this boss. So now let's take out this boss and move on to the next one. Now guys, this is the last boss of Samurai Palace. Now this boss is called Miyamoto Musashi. And guys, so sorry if I pronounced it incorrectly. I'm so sorry. Now guys, the easiest way to beat this boss is to just stay behind him the entire time, because a lot of his moves don't even like spawn back here. The only thing that will try hit you is the minions that he spawns, and also this 360, I don't know, 360 flame blast, I guess. But the minions he spawns won't be able to hit you because they despawn by the time they get here. So guys, this is pretty much all for this boss. Stay behind him, you should be good, and the minions will despawn without hitting you. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this boss. Let's move on to the canals. Now guys, the first boss in the canals is called the Mage Overlord. Now guys, the Mage Overlord is really easy to beat. All you gotta do is just go behind him the entire time whenever he's about to hit you with his move. And then these little, I don't even know what they don't even have a name. Anyways, just go behind him every time, and that thing that chases after you will eventually despawn. So just keep going behind him, and you should be good. Because you also have speed spells in canals. Yeah, you do. So yeah, done with that boss. Now guys, this boss is pretty straightforward. There's really no tip and trick. All you gotta do when you're in here, just dodge like this. It should make it a lot easier. Now guys, that's pretty much it for this boss. This boss is like, there's just no tip. He's just too easy. Now guys, this boss can actually be hard for a lot of people. All you gotta do to beat this boss is just stay behind him. A lot of his moves barely even spawn back here, unless the ones that he's actually trying to hit you with. A lot of these lines don't even spawn back here, but the only thing you will have to get is the circle. But you can use your speed skill, because you have a speed skill for canals. Get your speed skill and grab the circle so you don't get hit by his explosion damage. And this boss is called the Warrior Overlord. Is the final boss in canals. And yeah, you should be able to beat him, and yeah, pretty easy. Let's beat him. I got trash. Let's move on to the next boss. As the next boss is called the Kraken. As the easiest way to defeat this boss in Ghastly Harbor is to stay on either the right side or the left side. Because if you stay on either the right side or the left side, only one tentacle will be able to reach you and try and hit you instead of two tentacles, and that is making the boss easier than if it was two tentacles. So yeah, you can easily dodge if it's one tentacle. So just stay on the right side or the left side, doesn't really matter. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this boss. This boss is actually quite easy, to be honest. Guys, this boss is extremely hard. I even still find it hard till now. But the easiest way to beat this boss is just run in, run back out, and let him do all his moves, because it's really hard to get him as we're here. Okay, I just took some damage. So after he's done that, he's gonna go to teleport back to his ship. All you do when he comes back off his ship is now find a spot right here, and then walk a bit. Don't right here, stay, and then walk when he spawns the circle. Don't just walk across before he spawns a circle, because then you're gonna have no room. Like I had barely any room here, so I took a bit of damage. So I'm gonna stay here, and then when he spawns a circle, I'm walk off to the left. I didn't use my speed skill, so that's why I took some damage. So I don't really have much room here, but I'm gonna still walk off to the left, and because I didn't know my speed skill, I took some damage. So it's basically the same thing over and over. You can hit him, and that's pretty much all this boss has to offer, I guess. But he's really hard. He's still really hard though, because sometimes you'll be put in some impossible situations. Guys, this is the last boss of Ghastly Harbor. It's called the Sea Serpent. Now guys, this boss can actually be really tricky if you don't know what this flame move is. That flame move takes a bunch of HP, but once you know what it is, he should be pretty straightforward to beat. So basically when he does the flame move, you should see like the little square, just dash off to the right or left. I'm gonna dash off to the left in here in my example. So yeah, just dash off to the left or right, you should be good. So I'm gonna beat this boss. Let's beat this boss real quick. Boom. Okay, let's move on to the next boss. Now guys, this is Steampunk Sewers. The easiest way to beat this boss, if you're using Hour Rain or Southfall or Chromatic Rain, is to keep circling the boss. Just keep circling the boss so you don't get hit by none of those moves he's doing. And then when he's about to do his 360 spray, I don't even know what that thing is called. I'm just gonna call it a 360 spray. When he's about to do his 360 spray, all you gotta do is head off to the left corner so you have a lot more room to dodge his 360 spray move. I don't even know what it's called. 360 laser spray, let's call it that. 360 laser spray. Same thing again. Walk around the boss using your arrow rain, and when he's about to do his 360 laser spray, head off to one of the corners so you have a lot more room to dodge. And yeah, that's pretty much all for this boss. Let's move on to the next boss. Man, this 360 laser spin move is too funny. It's actually too funny. Let's just move on to the next boss. Now guys, this next boss is pretty much the same thing as the first boss. All you gotta do is keep circling him with arrow rain, and then when he's about to do his 360 power punch, just head backwards so you have a lot more room to dodge. Like I didn't do it here, so I got hit. So pretty much circle him with arrow rain or chromatic rain or starfall, whatever move you're gonna use, and just head back to the corner. Now guys, this is the last boss of Steampunk Sewer. It's called the Cannon Blaster. Pretty much the exact same thing from the first and second mini bosses. Just keep circling him, and yeah, you're pretty much good. Keep circling him until he's about to do his lava move, and then you can just get back here. And a lot of people are really quick to switch to like their overcharge or whatever and hit the boss. That's pretty much all for this boss. Guys, the first boss in Orbital Outpost, the Destroyer. The easiest way to beat this boss is to keep circling, because Orbital Outpost, if you guys didn't know, it doesn't have speed skills. So what you want to do to beat this boss is just keep circling the boss, going around, and you should be good. Keep hitting him with your orbital, I can't remember what that move is called. But no, just keep hitting him with your vortex grenade, with your sticky mine, and you should be good. Explosive mine, and you should be good. Now let's move on to the next boss. Now guys, for this boss, all you gotta do is walk halfway through the field, hit him with your skills, and just walk back to the start, so you are basically safe and you don't have to try to survive through all these rings. I don't know, what's all this damage circle stuff in the ground. Basically just hit him with your move, walk out, and it just keeps coming back here, because the range of the skills are really high. Now guys, for this boss, the Lord Varish, last boss of our outpost, there's really no tip for this boss. I hate when there's no tip or trick really. So for this boss, all you gotta do is just dodge. That's pretty much it, just dodge. And when he's about to hit you with this wait, where is it? I think it's like, I can't remember what the move is called. But it's about to hit you. Yeah, this move, just on shift lock. Don't use shift lock anymore. Or if he's about to hit you with that move, don't use shift lock. Now let's move on to Volcanic Chambers. Now guys, this boss is called the Ancient Lava Mage. Now guys, this boss, all you want to do for this boss is just keep circling this boss, and that's pretty much how you're going to defeat the boss. Keep circling the boss, and you should be good. Oh yeah, and when he spawns a Searing Orb, if it's close to him, all you gotta do is like try hit the Searing Orb and the boss in the one hit. You can usually do that with Amethyst Blast and Lava Barrage. Now guys, that's pretty much all for this boss. Let's go into the next boss. Now guys, for this boss, all you want to do is dash straight in, hit him with that first hit, and then pretty much get behind the boss straight away. Get behind the boss straight away, and he should be a lot easier to dodge. And a lot of these like geyser flames, I don't know what the geyser spawn. A lot of that don't even spawn back here. And yeah, as you saw, one spawn back, but that's pretty much it. So this boss is a lot easier to defeat from staying behind him, and it's a lot easier to dodge, and it's just a lot easier altogether. Now guys, one thing you should know is if you die while at the back of the boss, it's going to be close to impossible to get back into the fight. So I would suggest you just stay on the right side and keep covering that one geyser on the right side. And let's move on to the next boss. Guys, this is the Lava King. The easiest way to defeat this boss, I think everybody should know this by now, is to glitch the boss. Now guys, how you glitch the boss is you just walk in to the boss, let him do his first move, then come back to spawn and wait like 10 seconds, and then boom, the boss is pretty much glitched at this point. So what we mean by glitched is that the boss won't use his circle move, which is absolutely super hard to get past, especially if you're duoing or if you're doing with a trio or if you're doing like with a whole squad, it's gonna be really hard. So now he's not gonna do the circle move anymore. All he'll do is use his normal moves, like the ones like these ones. They're pretty easy to dodge. So guys, that's pretty much the easiest way to defeat this boss. So let's actually finish off this boss, see what we get. Yeah, we got trash. Actually, blade fall. I needed a blade fall. So guys, this is the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it was helpful in any way. I hope I was able to help you guys out. So if you guys did enjoy this video or it helped you, if you guys could drop a like on the video, and also if you made it this far, make sure you guys comment in the comment section down below that you made it this far. And yeah, and I will see you all in my next video or stream. Bye.